Oh boy. Hello there, everyone. Welcome. It's good to be here, very finally. Massive, big, huge thank you to everyone who is here already. Um, really means a lot. I really hope we like what we're seeing thus far. I I spoke about it a little bit last night. I wasn't exactly, too clear with the whole what's going on with the whole redebut thing, Um, so we got a new background, we got a new intro, we finally have a really nice transition animation. So what comes after that, I suppose? Well, it would have to be a brand new model. I'm like some of you guys, I did a few very super duper incredibly vague teasers. Not much in the way that I was maybe not something that, oh, dude, have the alerts died? I'm hoping not. Okay. Alerts seem to have died. I'm very sorry. That's a ding. Maybe it's just catching up. Let's just go with that. The shoes. It's fine. It's fine. I gently open the room. Hang on. That's fine. We'll go with it later. I've got a full list of everything I can see. Scuff happens. It's always going to be like this in a re-debut. Regardless, yeah, we got a new model. I was very vague about the teasers for it. I'm really happy with how this has come out. We got steppies, of course. And I think for a lot of you guys, you'll be looking at this and you'll just be like, hey, what much is different now? But we have improved coat, improved physics, all of that jazz. Let's see. I love enough as soon as I subscribe, the message went, okay, that's fine. Maybe there's just an issue there. We have new coat. It's... Whenever people say 2.0, it really could mean a lot of things. I'll explain kind of my reasoning, my details, and all of this sort of stuff. You'll see. But very pleased with this so far. I think for a lot of people, this is oh yeah, it's the same as always, same as the previous model. But the thing with this is, we got tech. It does work! Look at that! Look at that. I really do want to just say thank you to everyone who's here, though. It really means a lot. This has been a long time in the making. Scuff defeated. Yeah, I think Uni just had a weird sub. No toes? There might be a feat redeem. It's possible there will be feet. And they may be all free. I'll bring it down a little bit more. We got claws! Of course we got claws. People love the claws. Use sharp feedback. Feet stream. I'm not... you may have noticed, I've actually gotten rid of the feet tag. No longer will there be cliff feet. Not in the tags, anyways. Not in the tags. Whoa! Oh, there you go. There's a good side of the TTS working there. Shh. Thank you for the sub, though. I'm glad that worked. Show those talons. I feel like I should bait you guys a little bit. We'll go down a little bit more. 4 arms. This is one thing I'm always going to be like, hey guys, remember this? 4 arms? Yeah. Model rigging, really solid, though. TTS did not work. No TTS. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. You know what? Hang on. I can fix this right now. It's fine. Boom. Okay, TTS should now work if that gets redeemed in the future. Regardless, yeah, people love the claws. People love the claws. Bring it down a bit more. Yo, Shrugzilla, thank you for the follow. Cheers. We'll bring it down a bit. But yeah, coat still very much staying the same. Keeping things all the same. The best part about all of this is we get to have, Whoa! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for 5 gifted. Enjoy those who got them. We have Kliffoth's, waistcoat, of which I'll be honest, I'm not too sure how it works personally. I think the thing you'll be most impressed with, surprised by, blown away by, will be as we get a little bit further. I feel like I want to out. Oh my god, thank you for the bits as well. Cheers. Yeah, we got a little bit of reflectiveness. That was something that I worked with my rigger very closely on. I was like, it's got to have that. It's got to have that. So we're getting a bit further up. We're getting a bit further up. We've got a few more things to take a big old peep at. Let's see. Oh, how are you feeling on the music as well? I was like, I finally got BGM sorted out. The cravat lives. It's back. We still have it. One thing I was very tempted to do is show off the old model, just for some comparison, but we'll do that. The fluff lives. It's still there. And here's where we come with the money shot, right? Okay. I don't know if I should do this like all at once, or give it a little bit of time, or what, but BGM's amazing. Yeah! Show us the money. Neck shot! People were saying I had a very long-looking neck. Pickle Bloom, thank you for the follow. Someone said I had a long-looking neck. Let's see. The whore glasses. Okay, fine. We'll do it in one. Hey! It's me. Hi. I'm back. It's me, Cliff. I'm alive. We got a brand new, lovely model that I'm super happy with. Hello. Hi. How are we feeling on this, right? It's back. We're back. We've got a cool new model. I'm super happy with this. It's super expressive. Cutie. Getting my cheeks pinched. Thank you. So I'm gonna have to blue ball people a little bit. I'm not gonna be doing the model showcase just yet, because as I understand, there are a lot of people that may be sort of new to me, you know, maybe haven't been to a Cliff stream before. And that's fine, you know. I'm gonna call her here now. Hi. So yeah, welcome to my little abode. Finally, as all scary monsters and cryptids should have, I have a spooky little cabin in the woods. I've got an assortment of old televisions I stole from the garbage. I've got a spare pair of clothes, a lovely fireplace that we can all take a look at. And the TV. Yeah, exactly. If you see a TV on the street and it's free, you can just take it. That's yours now. And above all else, we have a little pinboard above me. Emmy, hi there! We love staring at fire, like a moth to the fire pit. Oh, gosh. Righty, so we have the little pinboard, right? We have a lot of things here. AoE, hello! Good to have you guys here as well. Oh yeah, teethies. Okay, you know what? So I did have a, I wanted to show people... Whoa! Thank you for the follow as well. I did want to show people some stuff off, first of all. I will give you one thing before we do the proper showcase, right? People probably want to see teeth, they want to see eyes. But because I think a lot of people are new here, I did want to show off a I've been prepared a presentation, right? I did one with my first initial foray into VTubing, but do you want Mothball? Okay, if you want some news, Mothball will be here later, right? There's my there's your little carrot on the stick, right? Mothball will be here at some point later. I didn't forget about him. He's still here. He's not quite a wanted man all the time. People love Mothball. I'll do you guys one big favor with all of this, right? And thank you for the hype train, everyone. Please enjoy your rewards. And then we'll do a little showcase after this. I've got like, a lot of cool stuff I want to showcase with this. You know what? I'll do you a twofer, right? Here's something which is now going to be the new default. We're no longer VTuber A posing. We're like slutty villain maxing. Oh gosh. Alrighty, he's becoming a rant sonar. No, I'd have to put my smelly feet up on a desk for that first, I think. Alright, so I just want to do you guys one solid before we go kick off a little presentation. I could do the like rich gold anime laugh. Maybe, possibly. Right, one solid for you guys, right? Just one solid, okay? I have really nicely... You'll have to take the glasses off. I've got very nice detailed eyes now, and you may notice the pattern is that of the wings of a moth, because I was cooking there, and I thought that'd be very clever. Oh gosh. Also, yeah, mouth and tongue and other things. You'll get a better look at that stuff later. You'll get a better look at it later. I promise. I promise. Oh gosh. Righty. Alright, back we go. You have to forgive me teleporting a bit with that. That's an unfortunate byproduct of something I set up. But, yeah. I'm hoping we like this. I'm hoping we're fans of this. This has been a long time coming. This has been like... I'll do some yap now. A little bit of yap first. Last year, I had the big plan of wanting to redebut. And you may remember that around December of last year, I was like, here's my new reference sheet. It's a slightly updated design. And at that point, me and the artist I worked with were like, we kind of need some new, like, you know, we were working on this model. Originally, I was calling it 1.5 because it was going to be an update to the old model, right? Of course, that didn't pan out. It kind of grew in scale, and eventually I was like, let's just do a new model. Let's just do a new model. And then we ended up here with a brand new one with a lot of fun things. So, to come along with all of this, I have prepared... let's go and find it. Oh, there we go. I have prepared a little presentation so that you guys can like get to know me a bit. For a lot of you, it's probably your first time watching me, and that's okay. You know, we're here together on that. That is a-okay. So, thank you for all of you being here today. I really do appreciate it. If you've not met me before, hello. My name's Kliffoth. You can call me Cliff. Mothman VTuber. So, let's do a little bit of background lore, right? The Mothman. So between November 15th, 1966 and December 15th, 1967, a strange creature would be spotted around the Point Pleasant area in West Virginia. While many would describe it as being bird-like in appearance with red glowing eyes, more recently, this creature has been depicted as insectoid in appearance. Though some may claim it a bug, others a bird, the truth is somewhere in the middle. The Mothman is truly monstrous indeed. So, as time passed, sightings became less frequent, and legends of the creature that brought misfortune with it faded into obscurity. Once again, time passed, and it became clear that the Mothman was not a bad omen, not a harbinger, but a protector, a warning. of future misfortune. So, hi! Look at this awesome visual here, right? I'm gonna get out of the way so we can take a proper peep at this. This will be important soon. So, Kliffoth, pronounced Kliffoth. I was really struggling to get a good way of getting that out there. So I am what would be described as a modern Mothman. I'm dropping Lesser Mothman. That's going in the garbage. We're done with Lesser Mothman. I am now a modern Mothman, brought into the very existence by the things that inspired me. You know, if my current appearance, you meant, why is Kliffoth a sexed up Mothman? What's going on with that? Why is the Mothman an anime boy? Well, this will be why. Many people, you make your illustrations, you draw the Mothman looking, you know, a bit sexy. That's how you get me. The name Kliffoth is an allusion to the Hebrew term Kliffoth, referring to a dark or evil spirit. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this one was probably like an easy layup. You know, we knew this, right? Kiara, hey there. Good to have you here. That there's a particular thing that may be of inspiration, wink, nudge, etc. But no, we have this really nice, lovely visual that I'm super happy with. Big fan. So, things to know about me. I'm a real Mothman, the real deal. You know, in order to manifest the view, I'm part of the collective unconscious. I'm 24. I know, not quite a hag. I am 6'1" in height, but the antenna bring me to 7 foot in total. He, him. I speak English. My birthday, spawning day, egg day, 21st of May. And what are my hobbies? I like classic literature, video games, and cooking. I feel like it's pretty plain Jane, but we'll go into it a bit. And my Oshi mark is red circle, wavy line, red circle. Oh gosh. So, here's my big list of like things that prove that I have good taste, right? So, what do I like? Love retro FPS games, right? Love horror, movies, games, whatever, all that. Baking and cooking. Quite active in the kitchen. I like reading classic literature, online mysteries, and cryptozoology. So, you know, we look at, like, online urban legends, all sorts of other stuff like that, right? What do I not like? Snails. This is a big one. This is one that I've been, like... If you know, you know, right? This has been one that I'm very outspoken about not liking. I'm very sorry for all of the snail VTubers out there. Intense phobia. I don't like being forgotten. It's a law. Law! Not a big fan of big heat. As you can imagine, big fluffy wings makes me very hot and sweaty. And wasting food. I like cooking. If I cook you something, I'm going to be very upset if that plate isn't cleaned. So, games. We got a big old... Like, I really tried here. This was something that I was like, what do I actually like? What am I actually a fan of? And this is the one slide that took me the ages, took me the most time. Those of you who've been here before will know, very big on Ultra Kill, right? Ultra Kill's like my main thing. You go check those like tracker websites. Ultra Kill, I think, is the game I have like the most time streamed with. Ultra Kill, Ultra Kill, Ultra Kill, Ultra Kill DLC. Project Moon in general. Originally, I had this down as like Limbus Company, Library of Ruina, and Lobotomy Corporation. But I was like, look, I'll just put Project Moon. People will know what I'm talking about. It's the other big thing we do here, right? Valhalla. Visual novel from 16, 17. My previous PNG model, based off of that, hugely influential on me. Stella, best goal. Big thumbs up there. We got Bloodborne. Fucking love Bloodborne. Those of us who have played Bloodborne, maybe like, I don't know, 2 of us here right now. Bloodborne is something that is just it's all of the redeem sound effects, right? If you follow, if there's a raid, if you subscribe, that's what that's from. No one's ever pointed that out, ever. I've been using them for ages, and I was sitting there and I was thinking, maybe I can sit down. Maybe I can, you know, find just find some new sound effects that I can use for this, right? No, I could not find any new ones. They're so good. They're perfect. Really big on Undertale and Deltarune. I've never really spoken about them, never streamed them, but they are insanely, like, influential games on me. I was having this realization this year. You had Toby Fox putting that tweet out where he's just like, oh yeah, no, what's like, you know, what sum up what Undertale means to you in, what was it, like 300 characters? And just, I can't be the person who writes like tons and tons and tons of paragraphs, but just made me think a lot, made me interact with media and all this other stuff. It's really what put me onto classic literature. Nier Automata. It's just good. It's just good. Oh my god. Hotline Miami 1 and 2. Should we talk about Automata a bit? I love 2B, man. Oh my god, I love 2B. 2B so much. She's great. Holy shit, what a good-ass video game. I hope if I'm here with people right now, you guys sacrificed your save files in ending, was it E? If you didn't, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, gosh. Big on Hotline Miami 1 and 2. Hotline Miami 2 is... Okay, you guys are gonna call me, like, a gross zillennial off the back of this, right? Hotline Miami 2 was one of, like, the first video games I ever pre-ordered, and I really enjoyed it. I got a laptop when I was, like, 12 or something, and at that point it was like, oh my god, dude, I have unlimited internet access, I can get a Steam account. Loving 2B is like Fort Founding Kitchen. Not wrong, not wrong. Like Dad, I think everyone likes Dad now. And then Ib. Ib is like, if you want to go point at like any, just like all of those RPG Maker horror games, Ib is the one that stands out to me the most. And the thing that really gets me, the thing I think about the most with it, first of all, it's Gary. We fucking love Gary here. Second of all, it's the scene with the painting, right? Where you've got to go check all of the boxes and grab something real quick, right? It's good. It's a good-ass game. I would hope we have people here who enjoy Ib. So, big fan of various anime as well. Oh, hi, Genome. Love Gunslinger Girl. I was maybe a bit too young when I first watched it, but I came back. Yes, it happened once. We got it once. It was ages and ages ago. I streamed it when I first started. But no, so a lot of what I ended up watching in terms of anime is either like I was 12 years old and had internet access and was just, you know, I found whatever I could on YouTube. Those are like original, not quite, I'm not gonna say legal re-uploads of Gunslinger Girl are still there. What a good-ass anime. Oh my god. Manga is even better. Phenomenal. Toradora in the same boat. I would hope we have some Tiger enjoyers in chat. Cromartie High School is another one. Again, just there's been an upload of it on YouTube for ages. You could just go to YouTube right now. You can search Cromartie High School and you will find it. It's very good. And then, you know, we look at a few more, like, recent things, right? We have Mob Psycho 100. I watched that. I was in the perfect age, like, demographic to watch that. Especially that first season. Holy shit. Violet Evergarden made me cry a bunch. I was on a long flight between... You know what I think about with Cromartie High School? Like, let's go back to that. It's the pencils bit. It's the bit with the pencils. Yeah, Violet Evergarden was one of those things I watched. I think I was on a long-haul flight across the Atlantic, and I was like, I need something to watch. So I sat down and watched all of it, and I cried my eyes out like a little baby. Little baby. And then Josie the Tiger and the Fish. It's a little bit more of a recent one. It caught some bad flack. There were people being very annoying about it on Twitter recently. But it's a phenomenal movie. Brought me to tears. Originally, I was going to put your name here, but no, that has changed, I'm afraid. So, other things I like. Albert Camus novels, books, whatever. Rip the Stranger, The Myth of Sisyphus, which is a... That's one that ties directly into Ultra Kill, which is great. We had all of those, like, Sisyphus memes going around a few years back, and then we go look at Ultra Kill, and it's like, oh my god, who's the secret boss for you know, Chapter 2? That's right, it's Sisyphus Prime, and oh my god, I felt so vindicated off the back of that. The Stranger is a book that fundamentally changed my life forever. Cannot recommend it. If you're ever going to read 2 books, it's right, keep it coming. What else does he say? Yes, that's it. Also that. We have Merceau in there as well. Valentine, thanks for the tier 1 as well. I read The Stranger before I got into Limbus Company. And just playing that. I didn't know much about it. I kind of played... Like, my relationship with Project Moon games is... I played Lobotomy Corporation not knowing that Ruiner had already came out, and just kind of played it and enjoyed it, and it was a good time. Then I played Ruiner, and I think I bought Ruiner as it had finished getting all of its updates, because it was early access for a while. And then I find out Limbus Company's coming out, like 2 months before it's even out. And I'm like, holy shit, it's the guy from the book! It's like, sure, we recognize Gregor, we recognize Faust, we recognize Don, all these other pieces of classic literature, but I'm just like, I've never seen, you know, before Limbus Company did the numbers it did, the only reference I'd seen to, like, oh, what's a cheeky nod to The Stranger is, holy shit, it's that one revolver from Team Fortress 2. That's it, man. And I was like, surely this has to be a coincidence. Like, no, it's a French revolver. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, Albert Camus, my beloved, fucking awesome, phenomenal writer, grapples with some interesting themes. Go read his books. They changed my life. Yeah, they had that with Mistral as well. That was an odd one. Big into Vocaloid, if you can believe it. Oh god. I'm not a, like... I don't want to say I'm big on a lot of new stuff, right? I like my oldies, you know? I'm here for, like, triple Barker. I'm here for, like, oldie stuff, right? I'm not about this new stuff too much. Few exceptions. No, I'm admittedly not enjoying the new wave of Teto. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a particularly big Teto enjoyer. I think I want more Japanese Teto songs, right? Those are great. I'm not big on the English ones. Static gets a shout out. That's great. One thing that people don't know about me, keeping in line with, you know, what's a horror, like, what's horror and stuff that I enjoy? I really like the Saw movies, and not even for, like, oh, they're incredibly graphic, they've got, like, tons of blood and gore, they're torture porn. No. I like the Saw movies because they are hilarious, like cop drama movies, right? They're so funny. They are the funniest things ever. Like, Hoffman, my beloved, what a phenomenal, just hilarious ass guy. Those movies are just insane. I think, you know, as soon as you watch them as more of, like, dark comedies, then they become a lot more enjoyable. Yeah, it's slapstick for adults. It's mature slapstick. Like, I don't even care about all the people being, like... I don't even care about all the people being, like, ripped apart in all of these horrific ways. I just think they're very entertaining movies. Saw X, which came out recently, is really good. We can ignore, we can ignore What is it? Jigsaw and Spiral. Those movies may as well not be canon. It's... I think a lot about that one post where John Kramer gets caught and he's like, on what charges, officer? Thank you for 5 subs as well. Much, much appreciated. Hilarious. Insanely hilarious. So please enjoy those subs. Ugh, yes! I'm a big fan of the SCP Foundation. I don't like any of the games. I'm really just a wiki browser. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff there. I think the main problem with the SCP Foundation games and games that people make is that, like, they can never capture the full scope of what the SCP Foundation is. There's too much in there. What's my favorite SCP? You do not recognize the bodies in the water. I can't remember the name of it, but that's... sorry, the number of it, but that's the name of it. Gween, hello! Good to have you here. We're really gonna suck you off, mob. Love that one. Yeah. Big Egg. Big fan of Big Egg. Another one that comes to mind. Again, I'm really bad with the names of these, but I think the potato dimension is a big one I'm very fond of. Oh, gosh. Big on Gemini Home Entertainment as well. If you're going to point me in the direction of any one, like, analog horror series, it's Gemini Home Entertainment. I genuinely believe that is, like, the very cream of the crop with all of those. I'm sorry to everyone who really likes, was it Local 58? Local 58 is fine. It laid a foundation, you know? I was going to give an honorable mention to... Yeah, I'm sorry. I just think that everything Gemini Home Entertainment does what Local 58 does, but better. I did like the switching to digital thing they did there recently, even if that was like a year or so ago. Honorable mentions and shoutouts to the Walton Files. Yep. Real ones know that Bon is one sexy MFer. Monument Mythos? Monument Mythos was good up until they started doing, and now we're going to space! Walton Files is very good, though. And lastly, this plays into a lot of my kind of inspiration. I really like Toho Project. Those of you who maybe haven't been here since the beginning know that for a while I did Toho Tuesday. And I think a lot of the way that Toho as a franchise represents its, like, yokai and all sorts of creatures and things like that, for me, was, like, brilliant, perfect. This is a baseline for me. And she, my beloved, Mamizo is up there. Big fan of Doremi and Okina as well. Those are the 4, right? Change my mind. I am possibly Toho 6's biggest hater. Oh gosh. Alright. So yeah, we look at, like, inspirations. What is the general level of, like, inspiration for me as a streamer, right? It's these, like, I look at it and I'm like, it's these 4 things. Outside of certain people, we'll get to those. So I decided I wanted to become a VTuber because I have a lot of passions and interests I hadn't seen other people explore, share, showcase. Not many people who just go, right, my entire thing is like classic FPS games or, you know, all that sort of stuff. There's a few people who do it, but I think, you know, you look at Twitch and most people who are streaming, hi, I'm streaming Apex Legends, I'm streaming popular competitive games, and I'm like, I like most single-player games. I enjoy playing my games on my own that are, you know, something that's like for me. You know, I'm here. It's all so that I can learn how to do it right. So, when the whole world was stuck inside in 2022, I think I got really into HoloLive. Or, you know, through that entire period, you know, we had a massive global scale pandemic. We had that going on. I got super into HoloLive, and I was like, I want to share my passions. So I think, you know, we look at like general inspirations on me. Toho Project, again, very interesting depiction of just, you know, cryptids and yokai. I pull a lot of inspiration from that for my own stuff. Same with Bigfoot, right? Western United Cryptids. Devastator, thank you for the follow as well. Project Moon is a really big one in there as well. Again, we look at how abnormalities, you know, manifest, and for me, it's like, oh, that's like me. You know, people believed in this fictional concept enough, and now it's real. That's crazy. And then, you know, a lot of the themes, influences of The Stranger, very influential on me. Cool. So, visual inspirations. Where have I pulled design elements from with this, right? These are like the main 5 I think of, right? Because I really like all of these things on screen right now. I pulled like the cravat from Angela. I like Angela's design and Ruiner so much. I don't really like Angela too much. It's whatever. The other big thing was, again, it's the Mothman in Fallout 76. We have Juniper, who I'm sure most of us probably know here. I was like, dude, the chitin limbs, that's awesome. Very big fan of that. That was a real, like, eye-opener for me, of like, you can do some really cool stuff with that. Hank, fucking love Madness Combat. I wouldn't say it's been, like, influential on me, but when I got internet access as a 12-year-old, I'm on Newgrounds, and I'm watching Madness Combat. And then lastly, I think one of the things that was just like a sort of subconscious... Ah, thank you, Benjamin. Cheers for that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Madness Combat. I think maturing is realizing that like Deimos is your favorite overall. And then lastly, one of the things that always stuck in my mind in terms of like just VTuber design was, I think it was Ina's designer, artist, showcase. Oh yeah, no, I designed this I designed her design a certain way to look like Cthulhu. It's like, that's really cool. I kind of want to do something similar. That's why I bring like the whole red eyes, glowing face, and all that sort of stuff. Watching Madness Combat when you're 12 is right about. It's true. I think you watch it, you're like, oh my god, this is the coolest shit ever. Holy moly. Yeah, this stuck with me so much. It's one of those just things which is just in my mind. Here's my reference sheet. It's as we've seen before, right? I think if you guys you've seen this for a while. I was calling this my 1.5 reference sheet. We have a few new details on here. Notably, I was like, actually, am I gonna get in trouble for this? Is Twitch gonna kill me for this one now? Whatever. It's non-sexual nudity. There's no dick. One thing that's on the reference sheet, and I've got a few things that I want to bring some attention to, right? So, these are the main things that I'm just like, stuff to pay attention to. If you're going to draw Kliffoth, here's what you're doing. I got a titty mole. The titty mole is genuinely... it's very small. It's there. It's how I know people are paying attention to my reference sheets. I was like, I'm getting a titty mole on my new model. Was having a discussion as well about like anime girls, anime style characters who have like animal ears, right? Do they also get the ears? I do. I got little pointy ears. Titty mole peak, yeah. And then we spoke about this earlier, right? I was like, I could do something really cool with my eyes. I wanted those really like exhausted looking like Sanpaku eyes. And I've got a moth style iris pattern. Super happy with that. Hands, feet. I'm always going to be super duper picky about this. 3 fingers, 1 thumb. Very bird-like feet. Every now and then I feel a little bit bad. I will commission someone and they'll draw me with 4 fingers, and I'm just like, hey, can you change this, please? I've actually got 3. And I think, the whole reason I'm just like bird-like features is, you know, a lot of the designs, depictions of the Mothman, it's not exclusively bug, you know? I wanted that bird-like element in there. It's why my wings aren't, like, insectoid. Alex, hey there! Oh, you're just in time. We're going to have the, we are going to have the model showcase soonish. It is. It's Cliff. So, oh no! Okay, well that ruined the formatting. But here's my mascot. This is Mothball. I'm gonna like very, very quickly show you something. Guys. Little man's back. He's back. He's not dead. This is my chat mascot. This is how I like to depict you guys, right? This is you guys, right? And I think everything that I do with this is stuff where I'm like, hey, Mothball's the thing I want to keep. He's my little chud son. Love him dearly. I'm pushing a button that should make him go away. There we go. Goodbye, Mothball. Right. I hope you guys will come to love Mothball the same way I do. Few extra forms and things. Dude, exporting this PowerPoint has scuffed it a bit. That's fine. Greater Mothman form. I can be scary sometimes, purely as a treat. Tiny Cliff. Itty Bitty Cliff. I streamed with this for a little while. My fan art tags are Cliff Art for safer work, artwork, and Mothman SFW for stuff. Cool. So, here's my big thing of inspirations where I completely embarrass myself by going, yeah, guys, I have an Oshi. I've never spoken about this before, so, like, here's the big list of people that have been driving forces in getting me to just do stuff. Okay, I don't know where to start with this, right? It's kind of one of those things, yeah, I know, ugh, gross, disgusting. Cliff has Oshis, I think, like, rite of passage for anyone who has some sort of flavor of, like, insectoid VTuber is like, oh yeah, we all like Juniper here. We like Big J. You know, I'm streaming, or like I'm getting into VTubing and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. I think at the time it was the second model I was watching, right? And I was like, holy shit, that's really cool. Most of the people who are streaming with models right now are just kind of like anime girls, and that's fine. But what if we had fucked up anime girls? Hell yeah. That's great. I will go point at Ina. Ina's like my big entry to all of this. This is, I'm stuck at home during the pandemic, and like weekly, bi-daily drawing streams were great. Awesome stuff. Zen is someone who, as I got into VTubing, I was like, hey, this is someone who's doing a ton of really interesting, cool stuff. Generally, just like super inspirational on the whole. Real, just pillar of community, does a ton of cool stuff. And then lastly is Lumi, who I don't know if people would have predicted this one, right? The thing with Lumi with me is I'm moving out the way just for this, right? The thing with me and Lumi is Lumi's great. I'm a very big fan. Before I decided I was going to make my big, like, foray into streaming back in, I think, 2022 is when I first started having thoughts about this. I'm at a convention, and I saw her just pass me. She was cosplaying at the convention, and we just had a really nice, short chat, and it was really sweet, and it was one of those, like, I know why I want to do this kind of things, you know, right? I know that VTubing is the right thing to do, because this person was very kind and nice to me. So, thank you, Lumi. You the best. And Emmerich, thank you kindly for the raid. So, you know, in terms of content creators, other VTubers, these are the people that I'm just like, yep. I've seen people saying Cliff being a taco is very predictable. No, thank you. Welcome along. Today's my big re-debut. It's good to have you here. So, I wanted to give some big shout-outs and thank yous to a lot of the people who have been a part of bringing this all together as well. The big one, the huge one I want to shout out is Brownie. Brownie is like the entire reason. She has worked so closely with me on all of this. You know, she is the entire reason I have a form. Whoa, thank you so much. I'm going to shout out her Twitch real quick, so I think you guys should go and give her some attention. She is... Hang on. Shout out. Oh. Brownie's awesome. We've been working together for over 2 years now. She has worked so hard on this model. And go give her some love, attention, give her some support. I'm going to link her Twitter in chat as well. She is my model mama. She is responsible for me taking form in the way I do. Additionally, we have new emotes. I'm super happy about these. These are brought to you by Mikan over on Twitter. She is another VTuber who I would recommend. She's nice. We got brand new emotes. I'm super happy with these. Renben is responsible for like all of the cool background stuff I've got going on right now, which we'll show off later. I believe they are going to plan on starting at streaming at some point. Yeah, the pointing emote is free with a follow. Same with a bunch of other ones, but a few of the others are behind a sun. That may change. Yeah, Mikan did my new emotes. Repo over on Twitter and VGen did that wonderful starting student screen. I saw their starting student screens and little, you know, grayscale on me animations a while ago, and I was like, this would be absolutely perfect for, you know, like a real found footage style of thing. Love you a good emote. Yeah, I'm glad people are liking the new emotes. That brings me joy. It truly does. And then we have Basilia Stray, who did the scene transition animation, which was that super nice, like the TV drops down, the smoke comes out, you get a little Kliffoth jump scare. That was them. Super happy with that as well. They worked super duper hard. Next up, wanted to give a special thanks to a few friends here. People who've just been, you know, close to me and like the VTuber community have been just kind to me. I feel like most of us here probably know Whiskey. Whiskey's great. She is a frequent... Whenever I do stuff, she is normally here if there's a group thing happening. Whiskey's great. We love Whiskey. She was very kind to me when we first got talking. I was just like, hey, I'm going to go talk to this one person, not looking at, like, follower count or anything. We really hit it off. They're wonderful. Jenny! I fucking love Jenny. Jenny can't be here. She's at a wedding, unfortunately. But Jenny's just always been very nice to me. I think Jenny will be surprised to see herself in here. I think maybe Jenny doesn't realize how close of a friend she is to me and how much I consider her. If anyone knows Jenny, please clip this and send it to her. I think she's wonderful. She's just very fun. Skeleben, who was here earlier, I do believe. She said, I'm sorry. Important things to do. Go to a wedding? Nah. Kliffoth redebut? Real shit. No, Skeleton is someone who is... Again, we don't talk much, but the times we do, I really appreciate his company. Another British lad. We have a bit of an odd... Like, my exposure to him was... I was in secondary school, right? Watching Payday 2 videos, and he was an old Payday 2 content creator. And then when I got back into VTubing, I was like, I feel like I recognized this guy's voice. It's like, oh my god, it's the same guy. Holy moly. He's great. Definitely please go check him out. I think he's planning a re-debut as well. Pretty quick. And lastly, Genome. I feel like you guys should know Genome. Genome is like legitimately one of my like closest friends in the VTubing space. He's the first like friend I met. We met under some interesting circumstances, and while we don't talk frequently, he is someone that I'm just thrilled to be around whenever we do stuff. I'll never forget. We every now and then when we're at TwitchCon, we meet each other, and I guess I've got an expressive model. I can just do this now. He will look at me like this, and it's very funny. Love you, Gino. You're the best. You are my reason to keep going. And lastly, I wanted to give a special shout out to my lovely moth family in Meat Space. As some of you know, this year has been a very, trying year for me. It's the whole reason I sort of disappeared last year from streaming. I had some very unfortunate family tragedy happening, but it's let me grow a lot closer with my, Moth family. They've been very kind to me. Every now and then, I'll try and explain to Martha what, live streaming actually is. There is an idea I've got in my mind where I'm just like, I would really, 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 really like to get her on a stream sometime, but I don't know if that's a wise decision. Oh, she is a very, typical, British mum, you know? She'll get very upset with me if I curse. Lots of, what does that mean? What are you doing? Questions will probably come up, but for the amusement, I'm just like, I gotta get her on sometime, you know? So yeah, special thanks to these people. So, what do I want to do in the future, right? What's the actual plans for me as a VTuber? So we'll do short term first. Those of you who may be following me on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter. Please go check out my Twitter account. It would mean a lot to me. Hang on, just link it in chat. Yeah. I quit my job recently. The Mothman worked an office job. I know, very tragic. No longer wage slaving. So I dropped out of. So currently, I'm a NEET. You know, I am not in education, employment, or training. Right? I don't have a job. I'm strictly VTubing at the moment. But in about 6 weeks, I'm going to be back off to university, so that I can do a master's degree. And I feel like I deliberated over, it's under short term. Short term is not long, but this time next year, I'm gonna be done with my master's degree. That wraps up August of next year, you know? So that's something I want to do. I want to figure out, balancing streaming with a social life and also studying a degree. I might do study streams, people might find that. Well, it's meant to be 13 months, but, what it does mean, and with the kind of course I'm doing and studying, it's entirely possible I go off and do a PhD afterwards, which means you will be able to call me Dr. Kliffoth, and I think that makes me sound like a super villain. Something else I want to do a bit better with is just more consistent streaming. If you guys kept up with me this past year, I had a lot of tragedy and stuff going on that made streaming actually really difficult. Oh yeah, someone addresses me, Dr. Kliffoth. Excuse you. Know your place. Yoinky, thank you for the follow as well. I want to be better at streaming. You guys know some weeks it was his 3 streams, his stuff going on, his all that jazz happening. And then other weeks it was 2 weeks of nothing, then 1 stream, then I disappear for a month, right? Want to be better at that. That's the plan, right? Want to do more community involvement stuff. I don't really know what that'll manifest as right now. So, as of right now, in my head, that's I want to watch movies with some people, I want to maybe bring people on for games, do some open lobbies. One of the really fun things I'd like to do in the future is just Kliffoth Quake lobby or something. Kliffoth runs a Team Fortress 2 lobby. Kliffoth gets 32 mothballs into a Battlefield 4 24/7 1,000 ticket Metro server. That would be crazy. I'd love that. I want to do long plays of games, right? I'm going to have whole days to myself. 24/7 2-4. If I could figure out hosting a Team Fortress 2 server, I'm going to make Clifftopia a thing. Oh, yeah. But, I will be going off to university. I will not have much in the way of friends there. I know, very sad. Very sad. So being able to do stuff with my community would be lovely. Long plays of games. I want to I don't want to be one of those guys who's like, "Hi guys, today we're streaming Elden Ring part like 50 fucking 7,000 or whatever, right?" And you'll see this tomorrow. There'll be something that's going on tomorrow that I'm gonna go like test the waters with this a bit. Big focus on that cozy vibe. I know that's a bit of a buzzword. It's not particularly. It doesn't explain much. Doesn't really tell you a whole lot. But I want streams to be chilled out streams, sitting there. I want those like I originally had this down as Big Brother vibes. Like your big bro sits you down and plays the game for you sort of stuff, right? Just a chill dude, right? And other things, a subathon. I've never done one before. I was planning on doing like a redebut subathon alongside this stream, but I was like, no. No. It's too much. It's too much on top of everything else. So maybe when I'm broke as shit at university, it'd be nice to maybe figure something out. No, see, this is why I also didn't use the word Big Brother. So, longer term goals. Twitch partner. That is like a kind of big one for me. Mainly because I know I'm going to be a bit more dependent on streaming for next year, so being able to actually, you know, make a bit of bob off of streaming, a little bit of a easier kind of revenue split would be nice. Have an appearance at conventions. I know Off-Kai came and went, tons and tons and tons of people were doing that. Super cool cardboard cutouts, meet and greets, all of that stuff. Would love to be a part of that. I applied to VExpo. Unfortunately, they said no. So I'm keeping an eye out for stuff, you know. It'd be super cool to do a meet and greet and see some of you guys at some point. This is a really selfish one, and I feel high-key bad for it. A collaboration with one of my Oshis in the future. Never gonna happen. That is a real never-ever sort of thing going on there. I feel selfish, I feel awful, I feel ridiculous even mentioning it to begin with. Maybe it'll happen. Never say never. You never know, you never know. Sometimes I don't even know if these people are, like, aware of me or know I exist, so we see how it goes. Participation, be a part of the Mothman Festival. So every year in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, to celebrate the end of the sightings of the Mothman Festival, there is a big festival. I know tons of Fallout fans come there. There's all sorts of stuff going on. It's very cool. I'd like to be involved in that in some way. I don't know how. At some point, I'm just going to have to like properly reach out to the Mothman Festival people. Just say, hi, hey, can we work something out? Can you have Anime Boy Mothman here sometime? Please, pretty please. We'll see. And lastly, Mothball plushie. Mothball plushie's a big one. It's like the #1 thing. If I have any merchandise ever, that's what I want to get in people's hands. You know, that's the big thing. The big thing. Cool. So, but we're not quite done yet. We have new merch. We got new merch. I'd like to give a huge big thank you to the Ubu Market people for working with me again on this. Here's your link. Go and check it out. It should be up there and updated now. We got a mouse mat. We've got a Daki marker, a keychain with mothballs on it. We've got that really nice new like visual on the t-shirt with a lovely design around the back of it. Please do consider checking this out. It's good stuff. It's good stuff indeed. UK bloke, the anime moth. And the thing is, the people at the Mothman Museum and Festival are very open to all of this. Oh, thank you. Also, real quick, could you hear the little voice there? I would hope you could. And thank you for the sub, too. So yeah, please do consider checking this out. It's been a long time coming. Unfortunately, had to get rid of some merch in the past. But yeah, I'm happy to have done this. Oh, brilliant. So yeah, little thing just to show off here. Poster is sick, thank you. And yeah, happy to be working with the Ubu Market people. And thank you for coming by, and thank you to listening to this. This is a little bit of everything about me. You know, I wanted to have a yap. A lot of people maybe haven't been to a Kliffoth stream before, don't know what to expect. don't know what there is. So this is the new setup, right? I wanted to go proper, like, scary cabin in the woods vibes. You'll notice we have BGM and whatnot now, too. Super thrilled with all of this. Most importantly, however... whoa! Thank you for the follow as well. You know what? I'm going to quickly just move out the way just to show you guys all of this properly. But it's got a few customizable elements, and you may notice it looks like a little bit barren, right? And there's a purpose for that. I wanted this to be a sort of scene that evolves with us, right? I want it, like, all of us to kind of, you know, have some ideas, have some suggestions. I want things to go up on this pinboard. I want stuff to go up on the fireplace. I want maybe stuff on the windowsill to be changed. We can put different things on the TV. So on the televisions right now, we have some old commercials I found and stitched together. We have an old stream. I thought that was very charming. We have some Ultra Kill gameplay. Can we have more TVs? It's possible. It's actually possible. The way I've worked with Renben on this is that a lot of stuff can change with this, so that's quite nice. I'm hoping maybe I'll get some plushies or stuff up on here with other people. We'll see. Sexy Gabriel pinup. It's possible. It's possible. Subway. I don't know. I don't want to distract too much from me. That's the problem. Like, I'm important enough here too, you know. Oh gosh. But yeah, this is the new home. I finally have a home. I'm not just like in the middle of the forest. Welcome. I'm genuinely so glad to have this going. So, who wants a bit of a closer look at the model to see what the model can do? Because we've not really shown off much yet. Sure, it's a nice model, but we have things to show off, right? And that's fun. So what I'll do is I will bring myself here, bring myself down a little bit, and we'll just take a look. Yeah, Homeless Arga's over. I've got my own little cabin. Life is good. So, first things first. This is one that I've... So ages and ages and ages ago, with my old model, I did a collaboration stream with Ariana and Airshow, right? We played GTFO, and one of the complaints was, Cliff, holy shit, your model is too big. The wings keep connecting onto stuff and getting in the way. So this is a toggle that that has been labeled collaboration friendly, and all it does is make the wings smaller. Oh god, I'm very amused by these simple things. Thank goodness for this. They clipped his wings, I know. This is where we had to make a few adjustments to this one because people kept saying, Cliff, you look like Hatsune Miku. Fuck do I know? Oh gosh. I've got... I'm gonna bring it in for this. I'm gonna bring it in. We're gonna get close for this one. I got tears. If you upset me, and if I have to start crying, if chat is that poorly behaved. Oh gosh. Let's see. We have glasses can go away. You can view my lovely, gorgeous eyes. Oh, this was an expression. I was like, I need to have this. I got to be able to be like, have my socks knocked off, right? But yeah, new eyes. They're a bit bouncy. They've got that nice little pattern to them. One of the other things that I can do with the glasses is I can put them on my head. I think that's a little bit fun and trendy. Gives me that kind of like art ho vibe, I guess, is how you describe it. I look naked without them. I've seen people say this. I think it's too iconic, I suppose. We have... I'm not going to say anything about... This was Brownie's idea. Brownie wanted this in, and I was like, if you're going to throw it in for free, I'll take it. I know for a lot of people that's going to be like a real like fight or flight thing. Like, oh my god, fuck. We've got a nice little bloody toggle. I was going to pop this on whenever Ultra Kill was streamed. Seemed like a good idea. We have a drippy tongue. I feel like I'm like painting an impression of myself to new people that maybe haven't seen me before. He got into the jam. The tongue has physics. It has saliva on it too. I know some of you guys would pay a fortune to have a sip of that. You want bloody eye. Oh, there you go. It kind of it ties into this quite nicely as well. This is one that I'm like super duper. I gotta start turning stuff off now. Incredibly happy with this. I was like, I need a true Mothman thing going on, right? So I was like, okay, what's a fun way that we can start depicting this? It's like, okay, this will have to be it. Very happy with this. Can you just want the glasses? I sure can. Oh, that's the wrong one. But there we go. It doesn't look as good, but it's still there, you know. The eyes are cool. Yeah, for this one, I was particularly inspired by... I don't know if you guys have played, like, Omori? Big fan, big fan. And then we have the real, like, possessive Yantaro stuff. I feel like this makes me look like some sort of deranged sex pervert, but I'm glad you guys are liking all of this. So, all of those can be combined together, which is quite nice. One other thing I've got, which I really want to show off, that I'm super duper happy with. I got little gal arms! This is the cutest shit ever. I'm so happy with this. Oh gosh. Gow gow! And all that stuff. I figured this would be one that people quite enjoy, so. Your silly arms. Can we get a roar? Like a dinosaur or Oh, thank you for dropping by. Oh gosh. No, this is a real fun one. I'm so happy with this. Oh gosh. I'm like this is the silliest one I think I have. It's very fun. I'm super pleased with this. And then I guess I can show this off too, because we also have the coat comes off. Like it comes off. We can have no coat if we really want to. And you can all look at my waistcoat that I've still not figured out how it works, but it's certainly there. How did all of these work? I feel it's a bit of an odd look, a bit of an odd sight to see. I feel like some of you guys maybe aren't used to this. But stop that. But you know, I'm super happy with this. And this of course works with this too. I think that it really shows off like my thick ass biceps with this one, right? But yeah, it's a super nice model, and I will have more. I will have a second costume to show off on Monday, which I am super happy for. Substitute Chicha looking fit. Get out of here. That is so mean. Hunky ass Mothman. This was the one, like the only way I was gonna beat the people kept calling me a like, oh Cliff, you look like a twink, and I was like, okay, this is why I need to work with Brownie, because Brownie draws very nice, sexy men, you know? To put it very politely, she draws very attractive men, and I was like, great, give me some muscle mass. Something I do have, and I don't think I'm allowed to show it on stream. I may make a tweet about it later. There is a toggle that takes all of my clothes off. Now, I don't think I'm allowed to share it, because Twitch might ban me, and the last thing I really want on my redebut is to just have my stream taken down. But yeah, I will maybe show it later. The whole reason I have it is just because it's a lot easier for me to actually get new costumes made off the back of it. There's nothing there. We showed the reference sheet. There's nothing there. Oh, gosh. Hey, Farrick, good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, new model, new stuff. All this cool stuff. Indeed. So, what other stuff have I prepared? say nothing there. He's literally... Yes, you've seen the ref sheet. You've seen it. You know what it looks like. But no, this is the new model. I am so unbelievably, unimaginably, incredibly happy with this. It came out great. And it's more lightweight than the previous model. On the previous model, every single wing was like individually simulated, so it just lagged like a ton. This, on the other hand, is a lot more lightweight, so much better time streaming with this one. Ah, man. But no, just... I've put a lot of work in for, like, me to be able to, you know, sit down and actually... Like, I have one button that just boots up all my programs and then I'm good to stream. I've set up all of my scenes so that I can do stuff. I've got a ton of extra tech sorted out, just so I can do more things, right? You know, I've got my spawn, despawn. Hey! Welcome along. Thank you kindly for the raid. You know what? I've got a few things I could show off right now. I don't know if I should wait, though. Let's see. Okay, you know what? First things first. I've got to... Like, this is something I'm so proud of having set up. We can actually media share together. I've set up a projector screen, and we can watch stuff together. Isn't that awesome? It's got a little animation. Oh my god, I'm so proud of this. This is one of the few things I've got going. So the audio's all set up on that. If ever anyone drops like a link in chat, you know, I can just be like, hey, let's watch it together. I'm just like, man, great decision by me. You know, we're gonna pull down the projector. We're just gonna watch some stuff together. I feel like a few of you guys might have seen some odd messages in chat. That is because, actually, let's look at this together. This will be my first time seeing it with a full chat. I got stream avatars going. So, there's you guys. That's everyone. That's everyone. That's all of you here right now. I wanted to use this when we've got like a lull in streaming or I need a break so that I can show off all of the mothballs at once. So if I do like boss, it'll start a boss fight and then you guys can participate in that and you can all fight the boss. So I figured like this was perfect. You gotta type !join and then whatever you want to be. There we go. So it's ranger, mage, it's all that. I'll just chat while this is going on then. I figured you guys needed some sort of presence on my stream, you know? I want to make it very clear what my fans are. You guys are mothballs, and that's super important to me. It's the Pumpkin King! So yeah, I figured if ever I have to go on a break, I'm going to leave this up so that you guys have something to do. It's got a whole bunch of different games and things that you guys can play. So that way, whenever I have to go take a break, you're not just like sitting there thinking, oh fuck. Oh, where's Cliff gone? How long's Cliff going to be? You've at least got something to do now. I'm super thrilled with it. There's a ton of different games I can set up with it as well. And I was like, I just want something that you guys can interact with. The plans with this are... I would like for you guys to be able to... Words on stream for that too? Maybe. It's something where I think in the future I wanna give you guys more access to stuff. I know some people have like hats and cosmetics and different color palettes and things for their fans to pick. So yeah, something fun for you guys to be doing while I'm streaming or while I'm away. Interesting, it's right now can't act. Huh. Whoa, Wildman Crafts, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, this is my little like gift to you guys. This is something for you guys to be able to do. I am very happy with it. And yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. There's a few other things there's like a basketball mini game, there's like a battle royale mini game. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with this. And it's one of those things where Let's see. I need to figure out how to end this. Whoa! 5 gift subs! Thank you kindly, Ento. Cheers! I can throw on basketball if you guys want to play that. Oh, man. Yeah, I think there's only limited spots on it. I can make it more people. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Some of the games have more people in it. I just want to give you something. I think basketball has more people. But, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm going to make you guys... Yeah, oh god. Oh, there's so many of you. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Turnburn. Thank you. Jesus Christ. 10 subs. You guys do little dances for the subs too, by the way. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so, yeah, welcome. Oh, yeah, and yeah, if you use exclamation mark bomb, it just detonates one of them. Would you go flying? Oh my, yeah, like, isn't that wonderful? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, there they go. There they go. Brilliant. I think you only get a limited amount of them. I think you get gold for, like, viewing while it's up and available. So I just have this running, like, 24/7, so you should never run out of currency. It boots up with my little button I press that opens all my programs, so... If ever you are live, there shall be things. I'll post a big list of commands on screen later at some point too. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this. I want to do more with this in the future. This is like the first iteration of it. I will whack this on whenever we have like a break, whenever I've got to go take care of some stuff. Oh man, you guys are gambling. I give you guys freedom, and the first thing you start doing is gambling. Fucking hell. Oh, but at Union. All on red. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I give you freedom and you will start gambling. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Oh, that's landed on. Let's see. What is that? It's not stopped yet. There's that 35 on red. Congrats to those who put it on red. Anyways, I'm going to hide this now. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will be bringing it back later. I know, I made a little gambling arrangement, lost my life savings. Oh, okay, so other things I have. I'm gonna, like, enable all of these now. I have made some new redeems. There are new redeems. You should be able to see... Oh, fuck. I had some fun getting these set up. I don't know if they interact with each other. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Ugh. They should all work independently. But yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Astra has taken my glasses. But yeah, I set these up to be like interesting, different, weird things and filters and whatnot. I will enable these again later, once we're done with our little showcase of stuff, but happy to have worked on these. I'm hoping this turns itself off at some point. It should do. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be mad. I think it lost 30 seconds, so it should be okay. If not, I'm gonna have to go and touch it myself. But yeah, I worked on a good few filters so that we can have some cool new redeems. I'm going to have to make sure I get Mothball fixed, so if you're around tomorrow, we might do some trouble testing, troubleshooting and whatnot. 1 stretch per stream. No, I just disabled it. Just the one. Just the one, Mr. Webley. Okay, that should be turning off. Wouldn't be a redebut without some scuff. Wouldn't be a redebut without some scuff. Let's see, which one is this under? Oh, I didn't tick stop. Whoops. There we go. But hey, I will turn these all on later. But I appreciate that there is definitely some interest there. Let's see, what else do I have? hey guys, I'm just gonna drop this one like a sort of hand grenade in the chat here. We have a brand new Discord server. I haven't made an announcement on it in the current one right now. But all of my Discord links now link to this. Uni found this because I updated all the links earlier, but you can go check this out now. Please go and join. It would be much appreciated for sure. I basically had to overhaul the whole thing because I wanted when I made my Discord server originally, I wasn't prepared to handle it, right? I wasn't in a position where I could properly manage it, entertain people, have a good time with it all, right? So I wanted to make sure that if I was going to have a new Discord server, that, you know, I'm actually engaged there. So, new Discord server, I want to be a lot more involved in. I've made it a lot more easy to talk about, talk about stuff, and, you know, it's no disrespect to people who joined my original one, but it's, you know, not everyone who joined there is active, right? And I think some people joined ages ago, maybe didn't want to leave for whatever reason. So I'm hoping new Discord server means that we'll have more people that are just eager to do stuff, you know? They want to chat a bit. So, that's there. You can go join that whenever you so please. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, you guys have discovered a lot. So I've got a lot of new emotes and things in there. Something I'm in the process of doing right now is uploading a good few GIFs to like Tenor. If you search Kliffoth, there is one GIF that comes up right now, which maybe shouldn't be there. Oh well, whatever. That's my bad, actually. Hang on, I gotta go make sure that one dies now. Hang on. Hang on, time to go kill it. Let's see. Boom, there it goes. Could you explain the Daddy Cliff sticker? So the whole idea with that was, I wanted to... Have you guys seen that one video with the guy doing, like, the Deku impression on, like, Roblox or something? He's like, I don't think Daddy's not done here. It's that one, right? It's very amusing to me. Whoa! Viridian Denial. Thank you kindly for the follow. We're not done! It's that. I got some very nice artwork commissioned of that, and it got made with stickers super quick. Oh, gosh. But no, thank you everyone for joining there so far. Please do consider joining it. It goes a long-ass way. So, I have, I guess, like, one more thing to showcase, I guess is how I'd put it. This is something I am calling my immersive scene. Ooh. Yeah, it should be uploaded later today. It should be up there later today. Where is it? In fact, let's go there now. Let's go there now. Let's go to the Kliffoth immersive gaming scene. Off we go. Hey, welcome to the Kliffoth immersive gaming stream. Moth with angel wings? I'm a moth man, which means I have some bird-like features. Good to have you here, Yomi Umbra. Creepy ambience is back. Hell yeah. So, this is really cool, and I'm gonna demo this with Ultra Kill, as you know. 1 second here. You'll love this. This is something I'm so unimaginably proud of. When I was speaking about, like, tech upgrades in the past, this is the thing I was, like, thinking of, right? You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Cool. So. Hang on. It should have picked up the game. There we go. Okay, so. The thing I'm super proud of with this, this has dynamic lighting. It's something I am so... You're going to see me go really yellow here in a second. It's got like a little lighting rim around the side of it that you can see. And the whole idea of this was like, great, if I go jump into a video, like a level or something, right? And we have a lot of like changing light sources and similar sorts of stuff like that. Like it becomes redder. And there's a very small thing. A very small thing we can do with it. Where if I change this, you'll see the light reflects on me a lot more instead. Dude, I've been working so hard on this. I wanted to make sure this was really good. This is the one thing I'm like the most happy with and proud of, was just like, if I stream video games, I want there to be some cool light shenanigans. So if I like, you can see if I like shoot the gun, it's like reflecting on the model, and oh man, how do I even do that? It took lots of like, you know, practice. I am so thrilled with this. And then yeah, it's got a little bit of a skew on it because the model, it's at an angle. I know the one thing that's on my mind is I spoke with someone and they were like, I wasn't enjoying that your stream, you know, is like a small little cropped view, right? What can we do about that to change it? And I was like, well, and I felt kind of bad because in the moment I was like, I feel like it's gonna get worse. This is how I want to do most of my gaming streams. I feel like it's more fun, it's different, it's interesting. You don't get many VTubers who do stuff like this, and I'm super happy with this. This is like the thing that I'm the most proud of. I think I spoke to a lot of other people and I was like, hey, I've got a lot of stuff going on with the new model. And the new model is one thing, but I think having cool tech to stream video games with cool dynamic lighting is even cooler. It's why the model looks a little bit dark sometimes, but it's the price we pay for perfection. Kliffoth is happy with where things are at. One must imagine Kliffoth happy. Oh, gosh. Well, hey, I want to say a great, big, massive, huge thank you to everyone for coming along today. This has been a nice re-debut. I'm flattered, I'm humbled, I am so glad, thrilled, all sorts of other big, nice, happy words. Whoa, Bridge, thank you for the follow as well. Just over the moon, blown away that people showed up today, people were just... I'm just happy. I'm just really damn happy. You know, it really means a lot to me. Oh, gosh. Brilliant. Hello. Hi. Who's excited to do this all again? Hello. Hi. Welcome. How's it going? How we doing? Welcome along. I've gotten myself stuck in the rafters again, if you can believe it. How we doing? Hi. So first things first, right? We have new costume. New costume's the big thing, right? And I was like, great. Initially, in my mind, I was like, let's show this off with the main, the whole re-debut stuff, right? But then I figured that it's too much. It's too much. I know, I'm sitting above. It's okay. We'll get down in a second. So we're gonna do the whole romp of fun outfit costume debut stuff again. And I think what we'll first of all start things off with is eat. Woogie, hello, welcome along. I know for a lot of you guys this is like some neurons are being activated right now. Grippers, there we go. We were gonna get that at some point. I'm glad someone threw it out there already. Forks pose. You calm the fuck down. Oh my god. So any guesses? Some of you may have seen the some of you guys may have seen the Twitter post so far. Maybe I kind of messed up with this. I made a mistake. I was like, let's get a whole bunch of GIFs on Tenor ahead of my redebut, and then only one of them got accepted, and it was a GIF to do with this new outfit. Angry, hey there. Good to have you here. Oh my god. You dress up as them? Oh no, hang on. Maybe some disappointment inbound. We'll see. We'll see. I was like, hey, you know, we need something. So we have new coat. Or is it something else? Maybe a dressing gown? Where the whippers at? I've seen some people do some interesting things with my outfit in the past, the feet especially. We'll bring it down a bit more. What's that? What's that? We got short shorts. We got exposed thighs on this one. You'll see. You'll see. Give it some time. We're getting there. We're getting there. OMG feet is killing me. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think this is so far the only outfit thus far to like actually have not only exposed feet but exposed thighs as well. And I know for a bunch of you that's like immediate like neuron activation, you know? We'll bring it down a bit more. So I feel a bit bad. Maybe I gave the impression this was Limbus. Not quite, but we are getting there. We got the shorts on. It's something cozy. It's something casual, even. We got a cool shirt as well. I do think my favorite thing about doing all of this stuff is always, you know, it's gotta be the... I know, I find like VTuber costume reveals are always like a ton of fun, but yeah, my Pride shirt. We'll bring it down a bit more. There is something I want to give special attention to with this outfit in particular. Yeah, it's a little bit snug, it's a little bit casual. This model, this outfit has some really fun toggles I think you'll really appreciate. Let's bring it down a bit more. I saw people saying this makes me look like I have a long neck, and I don't know if I quite agree. I think I'm just built like that, you know? But yeah, we got a nice, like, casual outfit, right? This was a real nice kind of bonus thing that me and Brownie worked on together. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, we were like, okay, what can we do for shirt? You're gonna love the shirts, by the way. We have a lot of shirt toggles. We have many different shirts, and I'd like to get some stuff in place where you can redeem new shirt designs, or pass me a design and then it'll get added as a shirt. The big reveal though. I'm fucking exhausted. I wanted this to be a fun thing where it's just like, okay, here's the sleepy casual design. The chest mole, yes. I felt like that was very important. Messy, yes. Importantly, very importantly, bed hair. I got eye bags on this one. It's very subtle, but you can tell when I turn them off and on that there in fact are eye bags. Yeah. The other good thing about this model is it shows off the chest, the titty mole. We're just gonna call it a titty mole. Cliff is allowed a titty mole. This is the real indicator of, like, did someone pay attention to my reference sheet enough? Have they included the titty mole? Is this cleavage? Can we go ahead and call it that? The Cliff, nice tits, bro. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm oh my god, I'm so happy with this. I am so happy with this. And I was like, okay, with this one, We'll wear the glasses on the head a bit. Someone had thrown out the idea that, you know, maybe this model has, I don't know, let's say, crooked glasses. We're doing wearing glasses on the head. I figured the bed hair would be, like, super important to this. Abyssalite, Torpor, well, hello, welcome along. How's it going? We got new costume today. Actually looks really good. I'll show you it in full, and then we'll take a look at some toggles together. Yeah, do you want to have a look at my mouth a little bit closer? Brownie works really hard on this. I've got, like, fully modeled teeth. I've got very nice teeth, you know? I'm not skipping dental work, you know? I got fangs. Say ah. Oh gosh. But no, I was like, I need a new like casual outfit for if I'm going to be streaming a bit more or doing early in the morning streams, right? This is something I didn't show off properly earlier. Is I can like really bug out with the eyes of it, you know? Super shocked. You'll see this when I get very surprised by things a lot of the time. Anyways, let's show you the full body, right? So you can see all of it at once. Because I'm super happy with all of this. It's a much different vibe to the like original sort of model, and this is why I was like, I have a feeling some people are going to enjoy this design a little bit more than the base one, right? It's a lot more kind of like crackhead energy on it. Eye effects are really good. Yeah, this if you wanted, actually, you could own this shirt in real life, by the way. This is part of my merchandise. So I reached out to the artist who did the artwork, and I was like, hey, can I get like a high quality version? Just so I can like put it on my model. So, believe it or not, we actually have different shirts. I've got this one. It says Ultra Moth. It's a little bit cut off. Actually, because this comes off as well. It's pretty basic. You know, I'll show you everything in full. We'll just do top to bottom, right? I'll pop myself over here. Hello. Hi. We got the Ultra Moth shirt. If I show you this in full, you'll get a good look at it here. The nice Kliffoth merch shirt. I have a gun and I'm schizophrenic. I've got the owner of the boner, and then we just have my logo. Like, these felt like, you know, charming, endearing things to have, right? And then we also have... This one might activate some neurons. This one's for the old heads. We got the Mega Moth shirt. Oh, gosh. The way the t-shirt wraps around your body makes your tits look massive, bro. You can tell I'm laughing along because, like, the blush only comes on when I'm, like, giggling a fair bunch. But no. Yeah, so all of these work with and without the dressing gown. The dressing gown is very important. He does, in fact, have K-cup. They're just not as, I guess bouncy as some people were expecting, right? Oh my goodness. But what are we thinking? Do we like this? Because I want to use this for more sort of casual streams. Oh my goodness. No, I appreciate everyone for coming out for this. I get that it's a really weird time. But I'm genuinely very thankful for people dropping along for this. Exactly. I wanted something super casual. Anyways, I'm gonna let the brain rot seep in a bit. Because I've got a drink toggle too. Oh gosh. And you'll see here, this is actually a very detailed can. Brownie, once again, did the artwork for all of this, right? And we have Cryptid Energy, Giga Fiesta Man. She did a really good job replicating my favorite flavor of Monster, because I was like, I gotta have this. I gotta have it here. And then I can also do fun things like... this. That one, that's like, I can tell. I just know. Someone's just like enjoying this. Oh gosh. But no, welcome to casual Kliffoth. I'm calling it cryptid casual. I want to make sure I get some good use out of all of this. I'm so happy with this, man. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to show this off on the original debut, but I am super duper incredibly glad that people are liking this one. It means a lot to me. Oh gosh. Oh man. Not much else in the way of like toggles for this one, I'm afraid. I really wanted it to be for like I'm sleepy, I'm chilling, I'm looking after things. Not much in the way of like other functionality, but it's a good costume. I'm super happy with this. It's oh, dare I say, it's peak. Oh man. Oh goodness. So yeah, welcome. Yep, we got casual outfit. I am so pleased with this. Hang on one second. And I figured today, since we have a Limbus event, we will be streaming that as well with a nice, just chilled out vibe today. Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna go take us over to Limbus. It's a tongue port. No, it's just long and a little bit dribbly. I have an idea. I had a feeling some of you guys are maybe a bit too enthusiastic about the whole having me drool in your mouth sort of thing. And I know, and it's actually, when I've posted the reference sheet, it's in the Discord, right? Sorry, please let this be a normal field trip with the cliff? No way! Oh gosh. But no, so actually in the, I need to update it, right? When I post it on Twitter later on, right? There will be a special emphasis. Like, if you look close enough, you will, and this is a will, you will be able to see the titty mole. Once again, I'm giving it special attention. I'm giving it special attention. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to... Guys, it's right there. See? It's right there. Yeah? Are we comprehending it? Do we see it? This is now the are people paying attention to my reference sheet thing if ever I get like, you know, naughty artwork done, I guess, is how we're gonna put that. No, I figured. I heard there was new threads dropping. What's good? Hey, Torch, welcome. Yeah, we got casual outfit now. I'm super happy with this. It's a totally different vibe to my original outfit. Do you want to know, like, okay, the deep lore on this, right? This is. I'm wearing this right now. I'm wearing exactly this right now. I don't have a monster on me. Whoa, Yuka! Thank you very much for the follow as well. Good to have you here. No, the deep lore is that I also wanted a casual, it's like a casual outfit based on something that I actually genuinely wear. And this is like, if I'm chilling, I'm wearing a nice graphic shirt. I've got my dressing gown on, kind of funny. Yeah, and like all of this is. When I worked with Brownie on this, right, I had to send her just like pictures of my own clothes so I could be like, hey, could you, like, base it off of these? Because I have these super comfy red shorts. And I was like, you know what? It all comes together a bit. We did a fair bit of working together. Let's see. Also, Excaliburus Rex. Howdy. True. I think you can buy it on the... I don't know how much it is online. It's like £25 for me. I think it's about 30 bucks. buy it from Uwu Market. I've worked with them. They generously were like, hey, you know, it'd be a really good... Because it's a good shirt design, right? It's a good-ass shirt design. I'm... Oh, man. So thrilled with it. So thrilled with it. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a new costume. We're showing it off today. You're right here for it. You're right here for it. I can't see it. Stop that. Stop that. But for those of you who missed it, I do just want to show you guys the other shirt. It says Mega Moth. Oh, gosh. Oh, right, yeah, and of course I can hold it. You know, it's... I've realized that's some, I don't want to say unfortunate placement, but it's certainly placement, right? Placement for sure. Got tons of cool shirts. Big Oz, howdy there. So you can see, like, where my arms form to chitin. Mega Oth. Are you guys... Do we remember? Do we remember? Right. Ancient Guna meme. You can't just be saying that. That's really... Oh my god. Are you calling me old? Oh my god, Wookie. Thank you for the follow as well. And I guess I could show off Ultra Moth a bit better here. This was an interesting one because, Brownie had... We had to, like, find the Ultra Kill typeset and make this from scratch. But I'm super, super duper happy with it. A lot of the shirt designs were Brownie's idea, and I'm very thankful to her for those. Owner of the boner, just my logo, and a good few ones. But yeah, casual outfit. I'm super glad to have this. Super happy to have it. I will be using this quite a fair bit. Mega Milk, haven't heard that in ages. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. But hey, I hope you're all having a very lovely, wonderful morning. We're going to hop onto some Limbus now, because unfortunately, that is my addiction. This 98-year-old Guna still faps the old-fashioned way. After stream today, I will be dropping a reference sheet for this. So I hope... I don't know. If you... Okay, you know what? If you're like, damn, I really want to draw fan art right now, I will just zoom this out for you. Let me know if you need any particular screenshots. I shall make it happen. So yeah, very, very little thigh gap on the Kliffoth. It was, you guys know it. It's important to me that I have accurate proportions, right? We all know the Mothman lore, right? The Mothman statue has a great big huge arse. It's really big. And I was like, okay, well I gotta have big thighs and a big butt. Oh man. Oh, I mean, bad news. It's a nub down there. Oh gosh. Righty. Yeah, but if anyone wants screenshots, let me know what I can go ahead and do for you. Otherwise, I'll give it a few minutes. Anyone want any particular screenshots for stuff? Let me... Oh, my bad. Oh, I feel kind of bad. I had to, So yesterday, I did the math, right? We did 160 squats across that stream. I'm not going to say my legs are shot, but... it's possibly a reason that's contributing towards my physique issues. Hang on, let me like teleport real quick. Watch this shit. Yeah, there we go. I think this works pretty well for sitting and chatting and yapping too. Oh gosh, but no, I'll have a reference sheet. I'll have a showcase up later today as well. We can look forward to that. Otherwise, I'm going to hop us on to some Limbus. So let's pop on over to that now. Hang on. Okay. And you know what we'll do? Oh, man. Hey, we're back. Yeah, really big thanks to everyone for coming along for today. I really hope you like my new costume. It's me out a ton. And later today, I'll have a showcase and a reference sheet going up for this new costume too. I hope you guys like it, by the way. I sure do. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's nice to have a nice, comfy, cozy, sort of casual outfit, you know? For me, that means a lot. One more.
2_.
See?
Just
Look!
one more.
See, we're fine! Oh, fuck, no way! Let's go gambling! Oh shit, no way! It worked! She's very handsome. This is a very, very handsome Otis ID. Kiss her? No, she doesn't deserve that much. Streamer luck. We did, what was that, 50 pulls? No way! We got both! Dude!
Another one.
Dude! Fuck off. We got both! That's a screen. Guys, it's right there. See? It's right there. Yeah? Are we comprehending it? Do we see it?
Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the fuck is he talking about?
What the hell are you talking?
Yeah, right?
Where's Alice?
Oh, that's funny.
Pookie Bear, it's time for my MacGuffin. Activate Pookie sense. I can smell you, Pookie Bear.
I'm gonna coating Mothball in tar because I'm bored. This is
I don't even like milk.
I'm gonna enjoy sucking the milk out of your fur, Mothball. And you can't stop me. I feel like the spirit of people who tell jokes is it's passed on into like annoying Project Moon fans. You know, the kind of people that only know it through Roblox. Wow. Is that the black silence? Is that the red mist? Bro, shut up, you are 12! You found out about Project Moon through Roblox.